Hello, I'm Jerry Fort, and my superhero name is the Beer Review Guy. Alright, I'm going to do a review tonight on this Blue Moon beer, and everybody and their dog has probably done a review on this beer, but I haven't, so I'm going to do one. I didn't look over the bottle before I did other research, but I just realized this is a 3-2 beer. So it's a baby beer. It's probably bought at a grocery store, I'm assuming, because you can't buy 3-2 beer at a liquor store from my knowledge anyway. We're going to do one on this one, even though it's just a 3-2. Try to make it as interesting as possible. So let me tell you a little bit about this Blue Moon. It's a Belgian style beer. This is the Belgian style wheat ale. So it's an ale. Let's see. It's by the Blue Moon Brewing Company, originally in Golden, Colorado, and they started their brewing company in 1995. The grain bill for the Blue Moon includes malted barley, white wheat, orange peel, coriander, and oats, and is sometimes served with a slice of orange. So I got me one of the little, I think they're called cutie oranges. I can't remember. They're just the little ones. I usually remember what they're called. But I got me one of those, so we're going to do that. The ones that you buy at the liquor store, they're a 5.4% ABV. Let's see. These are year-round. The Belgian White or the White IPA. They say some of the food pairings with them are like French fries, potato sticks. Let's see. Just salty stuff like nuts. Not human nuts, just regular nuts. I wouldn't suggest human nuts. And salty food dishes. So, which would be something I would like. I like salty stuff, so that would be good for me. I don't have any French fries or anything, so I can't do that with it. Let's see. It tells here the specialty releases that they've done with the Blue Moon is a Valencia Grove Amber, Agave Blonde Ale, Chai Spiced Ale, a Blackberry Tart Ale, a Cappuccino Oatmeal Stout, a Cinnamon Horchata Ale, and they have many more different kinds that I didn't even mention. So they got a pretty good amount of different kinds of beers that they serve for the Blue Moon Company. Let's see. Before we go any further, they say that the slice of orange it heightens the citrus aroma and the taste from the Valencia orange used to brew the beer. So they use They use oranges in the brewing of the beer, but they suggest using a slice of beer in your beer also to bring out the orange taste, I guess. So we are going to try that. This being a 3-2, I'm assuming that I can just twist this lid off. Let's just see. Yep. So I didn't get to use my not fancy bottle opener. Let's see what it smells like. Smells good. Okay. It's kind of got a golden brown kind of straw color to it. No head. Pretty carbonated. It's a little cloudy in there. I think I read something about that. It's a little cloudy. I smell the citrus that they're talking about. Yeah, I smell the orange too. Okay. Well, they say garnish it with the orange, but that don't do me no good. I just put it in there. You know, what good is it going to do hang on the side of your glass if you can't taste it in there? So let's set there for just a second. It's still pretty cloudy. Can you see through the light? Let's see. Yeah, it says it brings the aroma out, but I don't know. I might just be smelling the orange that's floating on top of the beer. I don't know. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I'm not tasting a whole lot of flavor in there. Well, let's just see. I mean, they say salty stuff goes good with the beer, right? Well, I don't have any salty foods with me right now, but I do have my trusty beer salt. Let's see if a little bit of salt will bring out a little bit more of the flavor in it. Of course, that salt always activates the carbonation and then throws a little bit of head up there. See, now that right there, that made it taste a lot better to me. And I'm not just saying that because I got salt in there now. I'm saying it done something to the flavor which made it just taste better with the orange and the salt mixed with it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. But I don't know how much it matters with me being a rookie, with it being a 3.2. The date is still good on it for another month. So it's not out of date. It's just a lower alcohol content. But I'll have to try a 6 point or 5.4% sometime. Excuse me, and see if that makes a difference. All right, well, I'm letting that set there for just a minute. How about let's go to beer school for just a minute? Okay? Let me set the story up. Let's just say you just got off work, you need a beer, you go by your local store, you grab some, or your liquor store. Of course, the liquor stores don't refrigerate your beer, so you have to pick it up hot. You get home, you don't have any in the refrigerator cold already, you want one now, so you want to get it cold fast. Well, putting it in the refrigerator, the freezer don't cut it real quick. So one thing that my brother's been doing for quite some time is you take your beer, you put it in a cooler, you put some ice in there about up toward the top neck part of the beer. You add water to it, and then you take let's see. Well, just adding water to it alone, it knocks the cooling time down to 10 minutes. So even that's pretty quick. And to chill your beer even faster, adding about a cup of rock salt or granulated to every 3 pounds of ice will reduce the freezing temps of the water and cool your beer down 2 to 3 minutes. So that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. Now, a lot of you may already know this. I'd seen him do it quite some time, and I didn't even think a whole lot in it. But then start doing this, I thought, hey, this would be kind of a cool thing to share with everybody that some people may not know it. But there's a little info for you. Just a little extra beer school here. It's a little info on hops. You hear some of the beer review guys, a lot of them, talking about hops. I never thought much about the hops in the beer. I don't know a whole lot about what it tastes like or smells like, but it says here, hops makes up the bitterness in the beer. Aroma and taste. You will look for tastes like grassy, piney, floral, citrusy, herbal, spicy, and earthy. So there's some, that's the bitterness and the flavors of hops. So when you're describing it, that's the terms you would use. What is hops? It's the spice of beer that provides bitterness to the balance and sweetness of the malt, as well as flavors and aromas. So there's a little info, a little beer school on hops. So I'm still learning a lot about it, and I'm enjoying learning about it, and I just want to share it with whoever watches these with you. So let me see. Let this sit there for just a minute. Yeah, that's good. This is one of those beers that Master Greg, another beer review guy that I watch, talks about when you're outside and you're working and you're hot and you want to come in and have a beer to cool down or whatever. This is a good one for that. Yeah, I would suggest getting some of that sometime. It probably wasn't very expensive. So anyway, out of a 1 to 10, I would probably rate this beer on that scale at probably, I'm going to say a 7. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for watching. I'm going to drink the rest of this and hang out with my son and enjoy the rest of my weekend. Y'all too. Bye-bye.